Hi again, Jacqueline. Thanks for another question. Let's go ahead and factor this expression that you sent us. To do that, we need to do something called factoring by grouping. It's called factoring by grouping because we group stuff. So let's get started. We have an expression up here with 4 terms, and we're going to go ahead and group it into groups of 2. So you can group it any way you want. You can rearrange things. But I'm just going to go ahead and start with the easiest grouping. I'm going to group the first 2 and the last 2. And I'm going to have that minus sign in the middle there. And then we factor each group after we're done grouping. So if I factor this first group, it looks like it can factor out an x squared. And what I'd be left with inside the parentheses is 2x minus 7. And then it looks like if I can factor the second group by factoring out a 4, going to keep that minus sign there, and I'll end up with a 2x, and I want this to be positive if I have to redistribute this negative 4. So this is actually going to be minus 7. So if you redistributed this, you would end up with negative 8x plus 28. You know you've done the factoring by grouping correctly if you look at your factors and you see that they're the same. We have another common factor here, which we can now factor out again. So we're going to factor out 2x minus 7. And if we do that, what we're left with is x squared minus 4. 2x minus 7 can't be factored anymore, but x squared minus 4 certainly can. That is a difference of squares. So a difference of squares will factor into x minus 2 and x plus 2. And that's the complete factorization of your problem. Thanks again for your question, Jacqueline, and I look forward to answering more of your questions using Snap Math in the future.